terror. Muhammad spoke often of the use of terror to convert people and to ensure that none but Allah was worshipped. The sword and terror were used constantly in Muhammad's words and in his deeds. So if you come to the conclusion that Jesus was a great prophet, he was born of a virgin, but he wasn't the Son of God. He wasn't God incarnate. John the Baptist was a great prophet. David was a great prophet. Moses was a great prophet. Abraham, a great prophet. If you come to the conclusion that all of them were great prophets and that Muhammad was the last great prophet, the seal of the prophets who had come to correct the errors of time, then you say, I'm going to become a Muslim. What does correct the errors of time mean? Muhammad taught his followers that the Jews were the recipients of the Word of God, the law of God. But then the rabbis and the priests corrupted it. Yeah, they changed it, left things out, added things. Muhammad taught his followers, Jesus really did receive the evangel, the gospel. He was a prophet of God. But then Paul the apostle and other followers of Jesus corrupted the monks, the priests. They corrupted the texts. And so God sent Muhammad. Muhammad said, God sent me to correct these errors, to correct these corruptions, and to be the seal of the prophets, the last one, to seal it, to close the book. Muhammad said, I'm it. I'm the end of the line. There's no more prophets after me. Listen to what he said. Now, if you believe that, then you make a profession. You say, it's called the Shahada. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. That's it. There's no baptism. You say those words in the presence of one Muslim witness. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. So if you believe that Muhammad is the messenger of God, the final messenger, the one who got it absolutely right, then it follows that you follow Muhammad's example, that you believe in his words and his deeds, that you follow the Quran. And that brings us to terror and the sword. Listen to these words of Muhammad. I have been sent with the sword in my hands so that only Allah may be worshipped. Allah, who placed my livelihood under the shadow of my spear and who condemns those who disobey my orders to servility and humiliation. Now, Muhammad said, I've been sent with the sword in my hands. Muhammad did, in fact, kill someone with his own hand. But for the most part, he didn't do the killing. He ordered others to do the killing. So if you are going to become a devout Muslim, then you have a duty to do Muhammad's bidding. Well, he's dead. How do we know what he would have us do? Oh, he left a very extensive record. He left a pattern, one that is to stay until the end of time. And it involves these words, I have been sent with a sword in my hands so that none but Allah is worshipped. He's talking about forcing people to worship Allah and killing them if they try and worship other gods, or making them slaves, putting them in servitude if they try and worship the Trinity. So if you're a devout Muslim, then you're called to carry out those orders, to take the sword, the mechanism, the weapon of death, to ensure that only Allah is worshipped. That's what it means in part to be a devout Muslim. I'll be right back.